All right,
So
Aries,
this one?
pick them out now.
Okay.
You don't have much time.
Oh.
That was number one.
One.
That's number one too.
One.
Number two,
Two.
three,
Three.
four, and five.
Six. Six. Which number is this?
We don't have seven. That's number eight.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep. Okay, which one's your top three?
Top 3?
Or what's your favorite?
This one? I have to find part 4.
Part four is our favorite. Looks like. Right here, honey. Part four. You like 4 and 5?
Yeah.
And then what? 6? The one we watched today?
Which one did we watch?
We didn't watch the producer's cut. We watched this one. What about part 1? Too scary for you? You like 3?
Yeah.
With the mask? She
I
likes
really
part
like
2.
this one.
You don't like that one? I don't like it either. You haven't even watched it. Okay, it's getting into my ranking. You saw hers. She pretty much likes 4 and 5 and 3. So, here we go. Hey, y'all. Alright, this is my Halloween franchise movie ranking. And we just kind of saw a little bit of Aries's, and now we're going to do mine. So, we are going to start with my least favorite and work all the way up. I can't actually remember the numbers of these if I'm going backwards. But here we go. Halloween Resurrection. This came out really fast right after H2O. They really wanted to capitalize on the Scream phenomenon that was going on because Scream was such a big movie. And they kind of like went into like this MTV reality TV at the beginning stages. You guys think now we have nothing but a lot of reality TV right now, but when that movie came out, reality TV was at its infinite stage or beginning stage. So that is number. We'll say what? We'll go number 8, and then we are going to do. All these movies are good from here on out. Yeah, okay, we're going to go ahead and do Halloween 6, the producer's cut. Okay, y'all? The producer's cut. This was a holy grail of Halloween fans, and it finally came out, and we got a good Blu-ray version of it, and I do like it. I like it a lot. We'll see where the other one came out on my list, but Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, the producer's cut. Here at number 2nd to last.
Your favorite is 8? It's 6?
We'll go from there. You know what? I think I messed up on that one. But we'll fight, either one. So 2018. Halloween 2018. We'll either do producer's cut of this one, Tied. Not a bad movie. I did rip it a good a-hole, but we got high hopes for the new 2 that are coming out that'd be part of the trilogy, which actually be a 4-parter because you want to count the original number 1. This was it was alright. I mean, they got some. I think what they're going to do is they know what they messed up on this one and what was good in this one, and they're going to make everything that's good in this one and not mess up on the next one. So there we go. Halloween 2020, the producer's cut about Tied. And then now we're going to get in. I love me Rob Zombie, but we're going to go with Rob Zombie's Halloween. And I think this came out in 2007, 2006. It's a pretty good movie. Rob Zombie did The Devil's Rejects. He did The House of Thousand Corpses right before it. Devil's Rejects is one of my all-time favorite movies. So I had really high hopes for this. The beginning of this movie shows a lot of Michael Myers when he was a kid, and that Halloween night when he kills his Judith, his sister. It kind of goes in, and it's a little bit long, and it goes into the psycharium with Dr. Loomis, and so there's a lot of scenes in there. They really want to kind of show a lot more of his background, but you know what, the boogeyman, he doesn't need no background, so that's where it kind of falls off. But when Laurie gets introduced into this and Myers escapes, it's pretty good. I like it. I honestly love the third act. The chase scene in this movie is freaking awesome, and that's what saves this movie is the third act. Great third act. Okay, and then we are going to go into... only have a double feature copy of this, so... But we're going to go with part 5 and then 4. I love both of these movies. They go together. 5 is... It's batshit crazy. I mean, let's get to the point. It's they didn't know what the heck they were doing, but Daniel Harris kills it in these two movies. So we'll talk a little bit about both of them. Part 4 is going to come out after part 2, because you know part 3 is Season of the Witch. So when Myers comes back, it's the return. I believe that's what they even call it. Yeah, the return of Michael Myers. And so he's back on film. And what's he do? Who's in this movie, Aries?
The little girl.
The little girl, huh? Okay. And so Daniel Harris comes in part 4, and then she makes it over to part 5. I'm not gonna get into the any of the too much about it, but really good. I mean, watch them back to back. That's why it's a double feature. It really goes together. All right. So we're getting into I'm throwing some wild card here. I don't have the cover of H2O, but if H2O was on my list, it was going to be before this one and this one. It was going to be right after Halloween 2018. Maybe producer's cut. So we're probably going to go Resurrection, H2O, and then we're going to go 2018, and then the producer's cut. Then we got 5 and then 4. And then, no, not 5 and 4. God, I'm messing everything up. Hope this is okay. Rob Zombie, and then 5 and 4. Okay. So, we are going to go with 3. Halloween 3 is going to be my next, right there. This doesn't have Michael Myers in it. It's the Season of the Witch. And they have these kids, they put on masks from the Silver Shamrock Company, and you got the doctor in it. What's his name? Oh man, I can't think of his name right now.
Dr. Loomis.
No, Dr. Loomis is not in this one, but Dr. Chalice is, and he's Miller drinking, son of a gun, women stealing. That's what he is. He just goes and wants to, he's got a wife at home, ex-wife with his kids. My ex-wife over there with my kids, and I'm single, and I can go out there and, seduce these young ladies. But no, Halloween 3 there might be, they could reboot that one, man, and really make a good one. But here's the Dr. Chalice right here. Here's my meal a lot. All right. So Halloween 3. All right, man. This is definitely going on a little bit longer, but it's a lot more funner than I thought it was going to be. Boom. Okay. So I got a few more here. We are going with... I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got top 5. I got top 5 here. Top 5. Brent, you already showed all these other movies. Well, I told you there was different versions. So, number 5... is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. And I just actually rewatched this one today. And I love it, but there's so many little weird parts in it, but you gotta love it. True terror never dies. So a quick background about this. So 4 and 5 came out pretty much within a year from each other, and then after 5 came out, there was the guy in a black hat, you know, the thorn symbol, and we had to wait 6 years for Halloween 6, so it's justified. Halloween 6, we had to wait 6 years, and I was a kid. I was probably like 14 at that time, and you can imagine how much how long it takes for 1 year to go by when you're 14, 15, and then 16 start going by. Next thing I know, I'm 18 years old, and this movie's coming out. I'm like, oh my god. I even sent a letter to Malfa Scott, and I just sent it to some freaking address I had because we didn't have the internet back then, and it got returned. So I'm like, what's going on with the thorn symbol? But we did get that movie, and that's why it's so high up on my list. In the top 5 is because we had to wait so long for it, and it did put a little bit of closure on the story. So that's why you got the Thorn trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. My next,
No.
I guess it's not 5. That was part 4 because I got 2 number 1s in here. So we're down to 3 movies, both number 2s and number 1. And we are going to go with, we're going to switch it up. The original Halloween 2 at number 3. So, we got the continuance of Halloween 1. And the same night, Laurie goes to the hospital and Myers ends up following her there. And they have a showdown there. And she ends up putting 2 bullets in his eyes and blows the place up. And he dies. And there's even a Ben Tramer car wreck right there. Yeah. I think it's from 1980, 81, 82. So, a couple years after the original. Gotta love it. And then, my number 2 favorite Halloween movie is Rob Zombie's H2. And I just rewatched this one today also because I wanted to get a new perspective on it, and I think it's still in the, no, it's there. So this movie is so good because it's all about PTSD and some trauma that can happen to you and what happens after that trauma. And Laurie Strode, played by Scout Taylor Compton, is amazing in this. And we also got Danielle Harris from 4 and 5, the little girl. She's in both Rob Zombie's movies. And in this one, she actually she gets killed by Michael. And Brad Dourif is Sheriff Brackett. And he delivers a great and emotional scene. Same as with Scout when Annie dies. But really, it's Jamie. Danielle Harris' character is Jamie. But that's why this thing is so high up on the list. And of course, number 1 is Halloween. I got Blu-ray. I got this really high quality digital version before Blu-ray even came out. And this is an amazing. I like to watch this one over the Blu-ray for some reason. It's an amazing one. So you can't go wrong with the Halloween movies. Watch them in order, 1 through 6, and then watch H2O. That's when Jamie Lee comes back into the franchise. So, really good. And this has gone on a little bit longer, but y'all tell me what your ranking is down below. Tell me if my ranking's totally whack. I don't care. I'd love to see some feedback on that. I usually don't ask for that. But with Halloween getting ready to come out with kills and ends, let's do this, man. Somebody tell me. I want to know you guys' rankings out there. I don't get many views on these, but if anybody does stumble across this, go ahead and I'll do it this one time. Give me a sub and a like. I never do that. Later.